Hello, everybody, and welcome to our second stop of the international tour taking place at Dubai, United Arab Emirates. And this is our first road course of 3 of the international tour that's taking place. Where actually the next 2 races afterward, they will be road courses, and then we will be heading over to Canada for the 2 races that we have over there before we head back to the States. So it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to come on play. Let's get on down to your starting lineup. On the pole, we have Andrew Miller for the second time this season. Takes the pole in that Motorcraft 4 for Bishop Family Racing. Next to him, Elijah Leonard. Third, Sebastian Kukulon. Fourth, Adam Garcia. Fifth, Cole Baker. Sixth, Garrett Sidner. 7th, Vince Freeze. 8th, Steve Pollard. 9th, Riley Keith. Completing the top 10, Eli Bright. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th on back. There you see your previous race winner, James Ellison, in the field, starting on the outside. And on the final row, we have Michael Walton and Patrick Smith. So I'm just going to put it to here and put it on the none angle. And we'll go through the points coming into Dubai after the Twin Ring Motegi race. Garrett Sidner and Joshua Sokoli are tied for the points lead, and then they are ahead by 12 points over, ironic enough, third points, who is on the pole, Andrew Miller. James Ellison, after that win, jumps up to 4th in the standings. Mazden Tall into 5th. TJ Hanley in 6th. Elijah Leonard jumped up to 7th. And a good qualifying spot in a road course like this is going to help out. Michael Walton jumped up to 8th. Sean Ard 9th. And it's Amrego hanging into that top 10. Riley Keith jumped up 9 spots. Rob Evans jumped up 11 spots. Another notable is Cole Deaver. He jumped up 8 spots. He jumps into the top 20. And Skylar Dixon jumps up to the top 30 after that good run that he finally got. So those were some of the notables. I forgot to mention, too, the biggest loser after all that, Adam Garcia. He got out of the top 10 in points, as well as Sebastian Kukulon and Brandon Kraft. A couple drivers really took bad hits right there. And right now, dead last in points is Benny Watson. He's still having a big-time struggle in the series.
Drivers, start your engines!
So there's the command. 27 laps that we're going to be here for today. No cautions that'll be for this race. The rest of the road courses that we are having are going to be caution-free. I know Papyrus is the only one that had cautions because technically it's more than just a road course. It's like a road course super speedway type of race. So, yeah. Anyways, as the field rolls on down, also just want to mention too, the commentary is going to probably be a little bit stiff because I haven't recorded a race in quite a bit of time, but still going to be an interesting race regardless, though. Very flat track for those who are brand new, have never seen this track before. You're going to enjoy it. Pace car down pit road, 27 laps. It's showtime. Green flag, and we're underway here at Dubai. I forgot too, the name of this race is the Petronas GP presented by Mercedes. I failed to mention that there, and already drivers are immediately getting around that 87. He did not get going on the start, and he took that turn way too wide in the beginning, and as a result, he's losing plenty of spots. Keep an eye on Mercedes. They're going to be the manufacturer to keep an eye on there, because remember, we are in the international tour, so a lot of those international manufacturers like Mercedes and even Audi, they're going to be the ones to really keep an eye on there. Unfortunately, Audi didn't get a good qualifying effort. Jonathan Zorlin there in the 12. There he is. He's got to be working through some traffic today to try to gain some momentum. And you've seen some of the others trying to work their way from the rear of the field to work their way up. You know, a lot of the guys that like to travel in the international wise, like Eugene DeMax in the 10, and a few others as well. They're trying to get a good run as well. Look at Benny Watson, the 74 on the high line, past a few cars right there as Andrew Miller leads his first lap of the race. And he's had a really good car throughout the season so far. And again, right now, third in the standings. Now, if he does win the race and gets the, of course, the most laps led and everything, this will be the one driver to probably keep an eye on. Because if you notice, Sidner and Garcia right there within one another. Just real quick, look where Joshua Sokoli is in the 33. As you see Sidner under fire from Garcia, and here comes Sebastian Kukulon for the lead. Well, before we check out where Sicoli is, you can see both of the battles right here we're going to keep an eye on. And Miller going to fight back on the high line. Same for Garcia. Great attempt by both drivers, just not enough right there. Let's find Sicoli in the 33. Just was in the rear of the field at first, now trying to work his way up. And definitely, I guarantee you, not a good qualifying effort for that Coors Light Chevrolet. Now, remember the funny thing about Full Throttle and Coors Light? Last season, they were supposed to sponsor Jake Baskinger in the number 2 car. But then after a little bit of a protest with the whole having an alcoholic sponsor, they end up not having Coors Light in the 2 car. And now this season, they have it on the 33 for Joshua Sicoli with the change to the mod for the Xfinity Series and the Cup 2005 mod. So it's a crazy backstory how Coors Light and Full Throttle really have been in for this team there. But right now, it's off to a not bad start. Sicoli, though, very consistent so far for the time being. Well, you notice RJ Bishop's team there is doing not bad, leading the race. There's one of his teammates, Gary Owen, trying to battle Sean Ard for a spot inside the top 20. And let's see if we can find the 99 of... Oh, trouble Eugene Demax in the 10. Around he goes into the wall. Oh, and somebody clobbered him. That's Patrick Smith in the 15. And they're going to be out of the race. Trouble for Smith and Demax. And the Busch Toyota and the Alliance Auto Parts, Truck Parts Toyota, out of it. Now, where's Jay Cook? He's 37th. So, one car doing really, really good. One car doing A-okay. And another car, well, probably didn't wish for that qualifying effort. He just missed that accident, too. And, man, he just got clobbered, Eugene Demax. He was just trying to spin and hope nobody hit him. And, man, Demax just got pummeled there. We'll look at all the wrecks taking place after this race is over for those who are wondering when we're going to look back at all the stuff that happened. Buddy Watson jumping up into 15th. That's a not bad run to see in the Hooters Corvette right there. Well, if you remember from last season, Benny Watson did not have a good season at all. In fact, he had a very miserable season, and so far, the start of this season hasn't been well for him at all, too. A lot of question marks have been around the 74 team and Benny Watson. Whether or not, if it's just Benny or just the fact that he's just not getting the luck at all. So we'll see what will happen. There's a battle for position. That is Vince Freeze and Eli Bright with the help of Cole Baker. Remember, Leonard lost some spots, and Baker got stuck behind the 87 as a result. And Leonard's gained back some of those spots that he lost there, and he's right now in the 5th position. Let's see if Freeze gets this run off this right-hander here, off Eli Bright. So now he's going to have to be the one to carry the torch for Texan Motorsports there. And not going to get the move. Going to tuck back in line. And now look at Austin Yoakum in the 46 right there. Going to dive underneath Cole Baker for position and is going to get the spot right there. Now trying to get Vince Freeze 2-for-1 opportunity. And we'll get both cars. Nice move by the 46. Jumps up to 8th just like that. That PCT Super's got a really good car today. Trying to represent for Meyer Racing Toyota. Remember, one of their drivers just got knocked out of the race there. And right now leading the team. Now Baker trying to pass Vince Freeze. Can't seem to do it. Top 5 literally have broken away from Steve Pollard, who's in 6th. They continue to run away there. Coley all the way in the rear of the field. I think he just went down pit road earlier. Trouble for the co-points leader there. Full Throttle. Either that or he had an early pit stop. But regardless, though, oh, look at Tall getting all hit in the corner there from Jake Hook. And look at the Logitech Mustang trying to find a way to get around that 80 car there. Oh, look out. That's a little tight right there. But they're going to keep it together. Now Watson under fire from James Ellison for position. I'll tell you what, Ellison's got to feel really good. Last couple of weeks before that win, he was just trying to go on out, get a win. Because those times that just can't seem to get it done. And now, here he is, just trying to do what he can and just have a good race. And I don't blame him for that. That's what you got to do during those situations. You got your win. Now you got to keep yourself in the top 10 in points or try to go for that wild card spot regardless of what happens. Yoakum. Well, I mentioned before, he's had a really good car. Now trying to work on another Toyota. This time, Eli Bright. That's for the 7th position right there. Is that Peace T Toyota right there. And I know Archangel Racing and My Race Toyota, they try to work hard, try to make sure they got the fastest Toyotas out there. But look at Yoakum out there in that 46. Makes a look to the inside. Oh, it just sticks the nose in just in time. Now trying to get the momentum coming off this turn. Not going to be enough. And keep in mind, too, both of these drivers are rookies in this series. Good showing today by some of the rookie drivers today. The best veteran is Elijah Leonard in the 5th position in that Bang Chevrolet, who hasn't had a good start to the season, but he qualified really well in the road course in the outside pole. But he's made up for a mistake on the first lap coming off that first turn right there, so that's a good sign right there. And from what I realized, yeah, he's the only driver in the top 10 because the next veteran driver is Jake Baskinger. He's all the way in 14th right now. So this is a good rookie showcase today. Riley Keefe now trying to work on Cole Baker. That's for a spot in the top 10 you're seeing right there. And as the laps are winding down, I'm pretty certain pit stops will probably be either in the lap, like around the lap 9 or lap 14 area. It'll depend whether or not the drivers are going to make one pit stop or two. Now remember, you seen earlier Joshua Sicoli, he came down pit road. So I don't know if that's going to play a factor or not. If he's going to, have, the fresher tires, trying to see if he can play a strategy to be out ahead of all the leaders. I don't know why he did that. Or it may have been unscheduled. We shall see. But Baskinger trying to hold off Vince Albriego in the 24. Baskinger is going to be in that preferred line you're going to see coming up right here. And James Ellison trying to take full advantage of Albriego's mishap. And Baskinger will hold on to 14. Now Ellison, the rookie, trying to go underneath Albriego for 15th. And sometimes that's what you got to do. You got to hope one driver messes up so then you can make the advantage and make the pass right there. Got a battle between the Mercedes, the Chevy Camaro, and the Chevy Corvette that have now joined into the fray. Ellison can't make the move. Benny Watson all over the back bumper. Gary Owen thought he was going to make a move right there, and he slips up. Now Ryan Acosta is going to make a move. Not bad racing today. Now Watson's going to look again on the 39. So far, it's been the best battle. As Kukulon, he led the line earlier. I don't know if you noticed that too on the ticker. Watson trying to get a little 2-for-1 here, trying to get Vince Albriego, but he's probably have no luck when we're going to come to the line. And there he is. You see it, Kukulon, the Mercedes, taking the lead. Flickinger Racing having not bad cars today right now in 3rd, 4th. And then trying to get the 16th position, or at least try to hold on to it from James Ellison, which is still not bad. And then Sean Ard is in 20th, so not a bad showing at all for the Corvettes today. Biggest loser right now has to be Evans Gardner Motorsports there. You can see Jackie Tang in the 81. Daniel Olson, you see, probably is carrying the team right now. Rob Evans in the 65. not having a good run. Deaver's having a meh run, and well, look what we got here. The leaders have caught Joshua Sokoli in the 33. Now remember, that 33 is up to speed. Just he's getting caught by the leaders ever so slightly. Adam Garcia is looking for second. On Miller, here he comes. Battle for second between Miller and Garcia. Let's see what the Motorcraft Mustang's going to do against the Switch Corvette. And remember, Sidner already won a race in that Corvette. Garcia trying to see if he could be the second Corvette to do so, or will Sidner be a two-time winner this season? And the Nintendo Switch Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Corvette is going to pass Miller for the second position. And Kukulon got around Joshua Sokoli, which I believe Sokoli... I don't know if the 33 is a little slower or whatnot, but I don't know what the case is here. And oh, Garcia having a little difficulty there. He's going to swing the car to the high line, and that's going to be a very risky move. And will finally pay off right there. And now, whoa, Miller and Leonard try to find a way to get around, and Leonard's going to use Garrett Sidner as a pick to make a pass right there. And you know, those episodes of those damn lap cars, they are trying to come into full swing. Garcia lost precious time on Kukulon. Tell you what, Kyle Keith's been watching his Xfinity team, and remember, they already have a win this season. When it came over at Chicagoland, not just for the Xfinity Series, but for the Cup Series as well. Vince Almerega was the one to do it for the team. And now you see Leonard trying to hunt down Miller to make that pass for that third position. Now Kukulon, technically not a part of Seg Keith, he's a part of Keith Motorsports. So the other of the affiliate trying to win for that team, but still technically a part of that alliance. Trying to get that win there. With a nice lead though. Leonard jumping up to fourth, Sidner in fifth, now under fire from Eli Bright in the 18. At 44, ever since he got around that lap car there of Joshua Sokoli, well, it's like that car has not been the same. Now the top 10 has gotten around. Vince Freeze trying to retake that 9th position from Cole Baker in the 11. Now you see Riley Keith, Aaron Douglas, and Daniel Olson also working their way through. Tough break for Joshua Sokoli and that Coors Light Camaro. No doubt about it, Sidner will definitely retain the points lead as long as he doesn't crash out, but look at Bright and Sidner battle for position. And now the 87 of Leonard and the 98 of Miller and the 6 of Garcia all in a 3-car battle here for second. Here comes Miller. They need to make these moves quick because when pit stops come around, I mean, they're going to come in full swing. And, you know, they need to make sure they need to be single file here in order to do that. You want to play your cards right of how to make your pass, especially when you got the leader just running away there. That's what Kukulon wants to see. All these drivers behind him keep battling. They're going to run away as Bright has now taken the 5th spot from Sidner. Steve Pollard in the 57 under fire from Yoakum in that 46 car. I'll tell you what, Yoakum's got one of the stronger cars today in this field. Fastest lap so far, Sebastian Kukulon. He's had such a great car today, and no doubt about it, he's got the fastest lap time. And 3/1000ths behind is Andrew Miller. They are about 3 wide with Freeze, Baker, and Pollard. You just seen right there. Leonard, Yoakum, Sidner complete the top 5 in the fastest laps, and there you see the rest of the top 10. Nathan Stapleton and Cole Deaver jumping up in there, and pit stops underway here at Dubai. Elijah Leonard going to stay out, as well as Yoakum, Cole Baker, Daniel Olson, and the rest of the leaders. Well, not the rest of them, but there's a good chunk of them coming down. There you see the top 4 that stayed out. And then a whole bunch of drivers over here staying out. Gary Owen, James Ellison, Cole Deaver, Ryan Acosta. Whoa, they're 3 wide behind. Krasta, Shawnard, the lap car Sokoli, Nicholas Guerra, Jonathan Hoff, Travis Crampton, Nathan Stapleton, Jay Cook. All the NS racing cars stayed out. Wow. Rob Evans, Carter Friesen, Michael Walton, and TJ Haley all stayed out. Kukulon easily leading them off pit road. And Andrew Miller, a very slow stop right there. Look at Aaron Douglas take strategy off that pit cycle there. And he got off pit road strong. He's hunting down that 98. Wow, and he's all over the back bumper of that Motorcraft Ford. We had to see that because, I mean, that 51 shot out of pit road like a cannon there. Oh, the 98 spun the tires exiting pit road. But, man, that U-Theory Toyota, he wants that spot from the 98. I know it takes a bit to get your tires warmed up here, but, you know, take it easy. Friesen and Watson, a little bit of contact right there, and side-by-side battle between both those drivers right there. It's like Watson may not get it here because Friesen's going to get a good exit off this turn right here. Back up to the front of the leaders. Down pit road, every single one of them. Oh, nope. One driver stays out. That's Rob Evans. And Nicholas Guerra. And Olsen. 3 drivers stayed out. Olsen, Guerra, and Evans. 2 of them AGM. 1 of them Johanna Atwood. Everyone else all down pit road. Yoakum, quick in and out, goes to 46. Leonard going out. He's going to get passed easily by Kukulon. Garcia is going to pass him. Bright's going to pass him. Miller and Douglas are going to pass him. Well, not Leonard, but at least Austin Yoakum, rather. So if they cycle out correctly, Kukulon will still be the leader. Evans had a lot of difficulty trying to get around Sokoli, which, keep in mind, Sokoli is still lapped down. Olsen is coming down pit road. I wouldn't be surprised if the other 2 are going to come on down. Guerra's coming down. And Evans also coming down. And Sokoli also coming down that 33. Very surprised as to why the 33's coming down, but don't judge. So no doubt about it, Kukulon will be the leader as they're going to cycle through. That Bass Pro Shops Mercedes, once he took that lead, he has not looked back. Garcia, though, may be the one to challenge him today. As the 42 crossed the line, P2, because Olsen already crossed the line as the leader there. These cars are getting passed left and right. Well, Miller and Douglas, they keep battling for that position there, and they're giving a good fight. Cinder barely hanging on to the top 10 after pit cycle there, and Douglas is going to pass the 98. Had to use a lot of that car to pass him, and it's going to pay off right there. Pollard going to pass the 4, or at least Pollard is going to hang on to that position from Yoakum. Tell you what, the MyRace Toyota cars, they're getting a little stronger right now. This later half of the race, even with adjustments. Jake Baskinger is now joining the fray, as well as Riley Keefe, so when they cross the line, we'll give a full field rundown. Sokoli now in the rear of the field. Evans also quite a ways there too. Wow, Sean Ard in the 1. Completely catapulted to the rear of the field there. So remember, the pit stops came on lap 13. So, leader at the line, Sebastian Kukulon. 2nd, Adam Garcia. 3rd, Eli Bright. 4th, Elijah Leonard. 5th, Aaron Douglas. 6th, Andrew Miller. 7th, Garrett Sidner. 8th, Steve Pollard. 9th is a battle between Baskinger and Austin Yoakum. And that's going to be your top 10 right there is Baskinger. 11th, Riley Keefe. 12th, Cole Baker. 13th, Vince Fries, who definitely did not take that turn well at all, who's now under fire from Watts. He's going to take that spot. So Fries now into 14th. Albriego 15th. 16th is a battle between Olsen and Eves. 18th is the battle between Owen and Griffin. And completing the top 20 is Jackie Tang. And look who's 21st, Jonathan Zerlin. He's worked his way through some traffic, and the pit stops have worked well for the Credit One Bank Audi right there. Great run for that 12 team there. Dixon in 22nd, 23rd Cole Deaver, 24th James Ellison, 25th Jonathan Hoff, 26th Marty Johnson, 27th is Nathan Stapleton, 28th Nicholas Garrett, 29th Bobo Jones, 30th is Michael Walton, 31st is Brian Acosta. These guys fell back quite a ways after that pit stop there. 32nd Rob Evans, 33rd Brandon Crasta, who's just in a little bit of a hornet's nest right now. Who's now taking the spot is Crampton. 34th is Crasta. 35th, Sean R. 36th, Madison Tall. 37th, Jay Cook. 38th, Carter Friesen. 39th, TJ Hanley, last car in the lead lap. And Joshua Sicoli, I believe we have gotten word he is down a cylinder, but he is the lap down in 40. 39 cars on the lead lap. And then the 2 cars who wrecked out from earlier out of the race, DeMax and Patrick Smith. And Garcia has caught Sebastian Kukulon in the 42, and now a battle for the lead is probably going to ensue. And here comes Garcia. He's wasting no time. He wants that lead. This is where Kukulon's going to probably get a good run. Not off this corner, but the exit of this corner right here. You're going to see it. As they're going to be side by side. Yeah, right there. Kukulon's going to get a nice run coming off this corner. And Garcia, man, he's driving the wheels off that car, but you could tell he didn't want to give up on that fight. See, this is where I kind of want to use the right-hander, but the main passes you want to do is off that left-hander, the big one just after the start-finish line right there. Garcia all over the back bumper of that 42. He says, all right, let's try one more time. Going to use the big right-hander. Can he complete the pass coming into this turn, coming to the start-finish line? He is not clear, but he is going to lead the lap, though, is the switch Corvette. And this is where Kukulon's probably going to get to retake the lead right here. Great battle between these two drivers. No, Kukulon couldn't do it. Garcia is going to complete the pass. Fully new leader, Adam Garcia. Nice run by the 6 there, and Eli Bright lost track of the leaders there, and you can see Elijah Leonard's trying to hunt him down now to take that position. Douglas and Sidner now trying to battle for a spot in the top 5. Man, Andrew Miller, you got to feel for the dude there. Really was looking for a good run. He led some laps, so he's going to get 5 bonus points for leading a lap. So that'll cut down between him and Sidner. However, if I last checked too, Garcia's actually up there in the points as well. So I don't know who is going to be the points leader at the end of this race. I know Sicoli's definitely not going to be, but it's probably going to be down to Sidner or Miller. Unless the 6 car gets a big jump in the points and just rockets himself up there. Kukulon's not going to go down without a fight, though. It's a battle between Flickinger Racing and the Corvette and Seth Keith Motorsports and the Mercedes. Now, remember, both of these teams in the Cup Series have different manufacturers. I know Seth Keith, they wanted to try out Mercedes for this series, and in the Cup Series, they have the Chevys. And then Flickinger Racing, you notice they have the Corvettes in this one, while in the Cup Series, they have the Camaros. Kind of an odd circumstance that you can see right there, but both really giving a lot of heart. You can see when they battled right there, car 18, Eli Bright, managed to cut at least a second off, but it's still quite a ways back. And Leonard's trying to do what he can to hunt down that 18, but I guarantee these two drivers, you know they want that lead, but it's a matter of can they get up there in time to get those 2 there, because now Garcia's starting to run away from the 42. Both rookie drivers here, they got their name very well known in the T-Mobile Cup Series and the NSCRA. Driving for their respective rides at the time, but Garcia coming down pit road. The 6 car is coming down pit road. Bright's coming down. Sidner down. Another pit stop? That is what we're hearing. Another pit stop going on by. They're going to try to go for extra gas. Either that or tires. I'm not too sure what's going on, but we're trying to see if we get a word of what exactly is going on. And Austin Jochum went down pit road earlier. Wow. Remember, Jochum was in that top 10 earlier there. I'm a little confused. And wait a minute, the 6 car, a trouble pit stop for the Nintendo Switch Corvette. And Bright shoots out like a cannon. His teammate, Sidner, and Steve Pollard all get ahead of him. Wow. That's going to really hurt the 6 there. And a very troublesome stop. We've gotten word they messed up on the tires. While they were also doing gas, and that's going to hurt. Aaron Douglas, Andrew Miller coming down. Jake Baskinger. Benny Watson, Vince Almerigo, Riley Keith. Whole slew of drivers. Eves, Zorlin, Griffin, Tang, Deaver. Bobo Jones, Michael Walton, all down. Stapleton's got some front end damage. What happened to the 97? Maury Johnson's coming down. He's got damage too. A lot of front, left, and rear damage. What the heck happened? Well, I can't wait to see what's going to happen there. And Bright going to get around Aaron Douglas in the 51. Garcia, who choked the pit stop. That's going to really be a bad setting right there. And those two, Stapleton, also stayed out on the course. And Kukulon coming. No, he's not coming down. I thought they made that dive there. It's like the top 3 are going to stay out. So, interesting if anyone's going to come on down this time by. I think it's going to be a matter of fuel strategy now. They're going to save enough gas here. From here on out, these drivers are wanting to take the risk. I'll tell you, if the drivers that are behind Gary Owen do it, from Ellison all the way back to Carter Friesen, managed to hold on gas, because right now where they're jumped is inside the top 20. Stapleton now coming down, and I'm curious to know what the heck happened to the Advanced Auto Parts Chevrolet and the Petronas Mercedes. And Bright has ran away from the field. Let's see at the line between the 18 and at least nearly 3 seconds is that Combo Supra there. Nicholas Guerra working all over the back bumper of the 39, trying to get a position right there. And, oh, you can see the skid marks on the back there, heading into the final few corners. I think that's going to explain Stapleton and Johnson. Well then, this is going to be an interesting replay when we see. And leaders still stay out. Very amazed here. No one is pulling any... Oh, Sean R. coming down. TJ Hanley coming down. Well, I guarantee for the drivers that have went down pit road already, especially if you're this guy right here, you're hoping and praying more people can do so. But the time is ticking. 5 to go. I guarantee you if you're Sebastian Kukulon, you got to hope that not only the tires are going to be fine, but also if you're going to hold on gas towards the end. Because if not, you got drivers like Elijah Leonard, Cole Baker, looking for their first career wins. Olsen already won this season, trying to be a 2-time winner. And Gary Owens looking for his first career win. Gary's looking for his first win. Olsen just recently won, let alone last week. Hoff, Crampton, Evans, look for their first wins. Acosta, look for his first win in 3 seasons. And then you have Evans, Tall, Cook, and Friesen, all looking for their first career wins too. And the leader's coming down. Cole Baker's going to stay out. Gary Owen coming down. Olsen staying out. Ellison coming down. Guerra staying out. Hoff is staying out. Evans staying out. Crampton coming down. Acosta coming down. Tall, Crasta, Cook, and Friesen all staying out as well. And those two, the drivers that went down pit road, they're nearly catching up to the drivers who are staying out. You could tell they're going a lot slower, but they're trying to hold on as Cole Baker in car number 11, the Arizona T Supra for Top Gun Racing. This would be an upset if he can get this done here. Top 2 are rookies. Guerra, the highest running veteran on the track. Really, the top 9 have stayed out. And Kukulon, a great pit stop. Now the 18 trying to hunt him down. Remember, this could be a battle for the lead if things go into fruition. Remember, the 18 still got some fresh rubber. And the 42 still hasn't got the tires all warmed up yet. So that really could be a benefactor here if a battle for the lead's going to ensue. There's Garcia. You got to really feel for him, man. He's got to be kicking himself after that pit stop there. I don't know what exactly went wrong for that 16, but you got to feel there. And Baker's still going to stay out. These drivers hoping and praying one at a time that they're going to find a way to come down pit road, man. And Bright challenging Kukulon for position. This could be the battle if these leaders come on down. And Bright, with no problem, takes the spot. And that's what happens when you get a later pit stop. And Bright, man, he's on shotgun mode right here. He is just running out there, just trying to outrun a whole bunch of drivers. Now Sidner battling Leonard for position. And Leonard says, well, good try, buddy. Sidner's still really trying to battle that 87. This is where we're going to get into that right-hander, and that's where I think the 87 is going to get that run right here coming into that turn. That is exactly the case. Back with Baker. Remember, 3 to go. 2 to go. We come to the line, and Baker's coming down. Olsen going to stay out. Trying to look for 2 for 2 on the road courses. Guerra staying out. Tall's coming down. Crassa staying out. Cook and Friesen down. Couple drivers trying to risk it. Five drivers staying out, trying to get that finish that they are looking for. Bright and Kukulon will jump up to 6th and 7th. And we've seen pit strategy before in both series. In the Xfinity Cup Series, trying to prove out here. And Olsen, if he could be a two-time winner here in this series, man, I guarantee you, after that Cup run he's had before in the last couple seasons, this would be huge momentum for that Mountain Dew Chevrolet. But it's like they say on the NRSL, anything can happen. You never know what to expect within these drivers in this series. We are keeping our eyes on Daniel Olsen as well as Nicholas Guerra. Watching quickly here. And they're going to stay out. They're going to try to risk it. White flag coming to the line. All the rest of the leaders also going to stay out too. 1 to go for Daniel Olsen in the 5. Daniel Olsen, who won at Papyrus just a couple of weeks ago. trying to do the unthinkable. To be exact, 3 weeks ago he tried to win his first career Xfinity Series, gets the job done, now trying to be a 2-time winner. He is already in good swing. Bright running away from Kukulon, but man, he was hoping the rest of that top 5 was coming on down, but no dice. And Guerra losing ground onto that 5 car, and it's allowing Hoff to catch up to that 27. Daniel Olson, car number 5. I'll tell you what, you got to give him credit, because when he came over the Xfinity Series, he wanted to rebrand himself, give himself a new look, and try to change who he is. And he's going to do it. Coming off the final turn, Daniel Olson in the Mountain Dew Chevrolet is going to be a 2-time winner in the series. Checker flag in hand, Olson is going to win at Dubai. Wow, unbelievable. For Evans Gardner Motorsports, and they're going to get their second win of the season with the same driver. What a turn of events. And keep in mind, too, Evans Gardner's had some pretty good success on this track. Ironic enough, I think the last driver to win at this track was a couple seasons ago in the Cup Series with Johnny Gardner getting it done. So, great success for Daniel Olson. He's going to get the job done. Garrett will get his best career finish in second. Third, Jonathan Hoff. He'll finish out the podium. How about another Evans Gardner Motorsports car? Rob Evans, he'll come away 4th. Great run for that 65 car. And I think, my memory serves me correctly, he definitely redeemed himself from Papyrus because he didn't finish well there. And 5th, Brandon Crasta. Great run for that Gear Wrench Super right there. Those 5 stayed out. That's what ended up paying out there. And oh man, Kukulon tried to get Bright within the last second but couldn't do it in time. Bright and Kukulon 6th and 7th. Leonard in 8th. 9th is Sidner, completing top 10. Adam Garcia, not a bad job for Evans Gardner Motorsports and Flickinger Racing. They're going to get some good finishes out of all that. Another team that did pretty good, My Racing Toyota, did a really good job today there with their Aaron Douglas there and Austin Yoakum there for a bit. And whoa, where did the 12 car manage to jump up to 17th after that second cycle of pit stops there? But there you see, folks, Daniel Olson is a winner. Let's get you to your finishing results right now before we show you the 2 incidents there. The one that we do know of and the one we have not seen. So here's a look at your results that are shown right here. And oh, Marty Johnson out of the race and Jackie Tang with a tire issue. Wow. So Coley ended up 38th on the track, a lap down. So 37 cars finished the race on the lead, lap 38 altogether. So now, let's go take a look at what brought ourselves in the first accident of the day. And this is a look what brought ourselves our first incident of the day, one of 2. Skylar Dixon gets a little bit of a jumpy of a run right there. He's going to just get that quarter panel of the Busch Toyota Supra there of Eugene Max for Texan Motorsports there. And just got a little too hard right there. It just hooks him. Man, just a head-on hit into the wall right there. Nowhere to go. And, oh, that explains about Sicoli why he's off the pace. He had damage right there. I didn't even realize that. And Patrick Smith trying to avoid. Oh, just couldn't find a way to get through it. Oh, he just hits him in the passenger side and about flipped him over. What a hard lick that was for Eugene and Max right there. But that was our first incident of the day. And I believe my memory serves me correctly. That's actually the first time in a while we've actually seen someone actually get off the ground like that. So I don't think, though. I think we've only had one driver flip before in the NRSL when we've came here in total for both Xfinity and Cup. I don't remember where, but I'm pretty sure someone did. So let's look at that incident. Now let's look at the incident we don't know about that I'm very curious to know what the heck happened. So this is where we're getting word it started. That's Marty Johnson, the 4, Nathan Stapleton, the 97. That's Hoff right in front of him. That's Stapleton's teammate. And Cole Deaver, the 9 for Evans Gardner. What happened here? Oh, Johnson just blocked the 97. Oh, wow, that was a lick right there. And Both cars are going to slide into that green off area there. Wow, that was a lick right there. And that was mainly the incident right there. But wow, that was a lick for Marty Johnson, the Ford. Just to be sure. Stapleton giving his displeasure by running into the 4 there for blocking him, which I don't know why Stapleton did that. That was a dumb move there. That's just anger gone too much right there. And you can see that hurt his car more than Marty Johnson, the 4, because even though Johnson retired the race, but there was no need for that. None. So while we're here, let's just double check if anything happened with Jackie Tang in the 81, because we've gotten word he was out of the race with a tire issue. Let's just see here. This was 2 to go as we're knocking off. Wow. He's in a hornet's mess coming off pit road, and oh, that car is really just not going right there. And then that was weird. He just didn't have an issue, and he came down and was out of the race. Something must have broke on the wheel there. I think if you notice, let's actually go back real quick. We'll see where it was here, but I'm pretty sure it was like a whole gaggle right here. Right around there. Yeah, that was weird. So that was, look at that incident right there. So we're going to take you into results one last time in just a bit. All right, here's your results one last time from Dubai. Thank you guys for watching. If you'd like to, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe for everything else, but hit the subscribe button down below. As the Petronas GP presented by Mercedes is going to go to Daniel Olson, his second victory of the season and his career in the Xfinity Series. What a great sign to see for Olson. Hopefully that's for more to come. So good luck for that 5 team and keeping close tabs on him there. So other than that, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you for the Cup race tomorrow. Until then, this is your boy DeYoung signing off here from Dubai. We'll see you tomorrow for the Cup race. Till then, goodbye, everybody. Points in the end of the video like always.